Hi, child of God. I'm here today to let you know the Lord is ready to help you, child of God. And see, I want to talk about Hezekiah. Hezekiah was dying, right? He was close to his death. And the Lord had sent Isaiah the prophet unto Hezekiah to let him know to get his house in order because he was going to die. And just as I have spoken inside the video before, Hezekiah turned to the Lord and he prayed to the Lord. And he pleaded with the Lord. He had told the Lord, Lord, have I not done what is pleasing thy sight? Like, has he not done what is right in the Lord's sight? And it says that he wept sore. And see, the Lord has sent Isaiah the prophet back to Hezekiah to let him know that he has heard his prayers and he is going to add on 15 years to his life. And he said that he would deliver him and the city out of the hand of the king of Assyria. And see, in verse 20, he said the Lord was ready to save me. Woo! That's God. So, child of God, I'm here to let you know the Lord is ready to help you. And one thing, like I said, I love about Hezekiah, and I'm getting to know this because I'm reading as I'm releasing y'all. Hezekiah went to the Lord about his problems. Like, his first resort was not men. He literally went to God, child of God. And it's time to go to God. Because one thing that I have learned, like as being a past sinner, that salvation is already there, right? Jesus already died for our sins. Salvation is there, but we have to accept it, right? You have to accept God. You have to let go and allow God to come in. Like, it takes for you to allow God to come in, and maybe that may be you verbally speaking to the Lord and tell him, Father, I allow you to come in, or letting him know whatever the problem is and asking him to step in. It says when he had received this news, he turned to the Lord and he started speaking to the Lord, and he was weeping sore. And he said the Lord was ready to help him. Do you understand me, child of God? It's like the Lord was waiting to help him. He was waiting for him to turn to him, right? So that the Lord can do it, child of God. So I just want you to know that inside this time, the Lord is ready to work that miracle. He's ready to do that thing. He's ready to give you justice, child of God. But it's time for you to turn to the Lord. Turn to your first responder. Stop going to men. Stop turning to men, child of God. They can't be the Lord unto you. Only God could have did that for Hezekiah. Only God could have added 15 more years unto this man's life. Only God could have did it, child of God. And it takes for that. The doctors cannot do it. You've been wondering why, I haven't been receiving my healing from the doctors, and these are the people that's supposed to heal me. You've been wondering why your therapists don't have all the answers and they're supposed to have all the answers. No, child of God, only God can do this. Take it back to the Lord. The Lord is ready to help you. See, child of God, remember the OG story of the woman who bled blood for 12 years. There was no physician. There was no one that she went to that could heal her. She spent all her money going to doctors, going to people that she thought could heal her. And guess what? The minute that she touched Jesus' garment, she got healed. Do you understand that now, child of God? The Lord is who is meant to heal you. And literally, the Lord will allow these things to fail. He will allow that doctor to say, oh, well, you only have 12 years. You only got, 12 days to live. Or you only got such and such time. Like, he will allow those things to fail. The people, well, we don't know what to do at this point. Or, oh, I'm sorry, I can't help you. He will allow it just for you to see and just for you to recognize he is all that you have and all that you will ever need, child of God. And this is never to say that these people, they won't be able to help you. The Lord won't send them to help you. No. But the thing is, when you go to the doctor first for help, for answers and everything like that, instead of going to God first, that you get what I mean? That's where the problem comes in, because the Lord, he's where the healing comes from. He allowed that doctor to heal you. You get what I mean? These things are not done by their own strength. These things that even was performed inside of our lives, they're not things that we could have done, but they're only things that God could have done, child of God. If you could understand that, I pray you can. So let God be the first person that you turn to inside this time, child of God. Let God be your first resource, because he is. The Lord, he's been allowing that thing to fail for a reason. You need to go to him. He's ready to help you. Literally, the minute that Hezekiah turned to him, he spoke to the prophet Isaiah, told Isaiah to go to Hezekiah and let him know, like, he heard his prayers. Do you understand that, child of God? He's waiting. The Lord is ready to help you. The reason why it has not been working, because the Lord don't want you to go to them. The Lord don't want you to praise them or to, tell them, oh, thank you, this, that, and the third. No, the Lord wants you to realize that he's the one that's there. He always been there for you. Do you understand that, child of God? He wants you to realize that. So inside of this time, it's been a purpose. It's been a reason why that thing has not been working. Go to the Lord. He is ready for you. But I hope that bless you guys, child of God. And have a beautiful, blessed night, my love.